should be nice to have in the background. Yeah, so this is the current level generation. I've added in these big massive pillars that I didn't have before, but I've added these in mainly because of the fact that I kind of want I want big obstacles in the way that you actually have to avoid, which would be quite fun with the airship because you would actually have to navigate around these. So this is kind of just like a placeholder to test how that would work and if it would be fun. I think it kind of works. There's just an issue with like collision, as you can see here. It's just colliding through it because obviously, you know, there's no detection currently set up to stop it from colliding, so I'll have to add that. But you can see right here it's spawned right in the middle of it. In fact, I think, yeah, it's completely swallowed up the entire shed that's supposed to be here. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to add that in, and I guess redesign them as well. Because obviously what I'm going for is like big, tall, stone pillar. I don't know how to describe it. There's not really much I can use as a reference to show off what I want it to look like. But I think like in Vietnam they have things like that where it's like a big, tall, just stone pillar, essentially just like rising out from the clouds below. And that's what I kind of want to replicate. So I have my floating islands and then these like tall, pillory, I was going to call them islands, but they're not islands. Islands to an extent. Non-floating island. Like a pillar island is maybe what I could call them. But yeah, as you can see, I've got this train track that goes along, and then how it works is that it generates the track. So I've got my own algorithm to like make sure it's constantly going in a straight line, even though it, you know, it wiggles to the left and right, but it'll never get too far to the right or too far to the left and never loop around or anything like that. So I've set up that algorithm, and then it just picks a random number from like the start to the next one, and then it spawns in a building at that point. And then from that building's point, it then generates the island, and then it does generates a new number and then ticks along through the tracks. So it like counts through the tracks. So it'll be like 10 tracks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until it reaches 10, and then it spawns in the new place. Let me hide this for a second so I can show off what it's like. Yeah, so it spawns it in. As you can see, this is actually quite a good example of an island. Lock onto it here. Yeah, so I guess the gameplay is essentially you'll hop on the train and you'll drive along, and then you'll reach the island. You hop out of the train, you explore the ruin. And there's a bunch of like loot around. There's some wooden planks. Is that a torch? So you can attach that to your train and decorate it with a torch. Doesn't seem to be much else has spawned actually. It was falling through the ground. Oh, I guess not. Sometimes that happens. And then there's these dodo bird things, which are quite dumb, but I think they're funny. You can hit them and kill them and they explode into feathers, so I think that's funny. Anyway, I'd need to readjust how this all spawns in. So currently, like I said, it's based on the train tracks. What I need to do is instead make it just spawn randomly. Well, not randomly, but controlled randomly. So I guess it's not going to be too hard to kind of set that up. Yeah. Get to work on that. I don't really feel like that's the most important thing right now. I feel like you know what? Let's order the Trello based on what we need to do. So level generation. I feel like we could work on that today, but not so important. Furnace. We can still work on the. We can still use the airship without needing the furnace. So I don't think it's vital. What I would like to work on first is just rigid bodies following the airship. That should be relatively easy to set up because I've kind of already got that with the player. I don't know why it's working with the... Well, it's not working with the objects because I kind of already had that set up to an extent with the train. So I've kind of just carried it across, so there might be something that's not detecting correctly. Maybe it's trying to... Maybe it's checking if the train is the parent, and because now I've got it as the airship, it's not properly detecting that. I'm not too sure, but... it's difficult. We'll just have to see. I guess I'll work on that first. I can work on colliders next, that should be relatively simple. Then we can work on... I guess maybe either the furnace or the lever generation afterwards, whatever I feel like working on. Let's jump back to the airship real quick. Yeah. Oh. What happened to my music? Cut out. That was rude. I also gotta like design this as well, especially when it comes to the levers. This is like the little control panel I've got, so I want to add a lot to it. Well, not that I want to, I need to add a lot to it. You know, I need to show off the acceleration, the altitude, the rotation speed, the furnace, the hull integrity health, the I don't know, I can think of like some other things. I want like a warning system as well, for a bunch of different things. Compass. There's a lot of things I want to add to it, but I mean it's quite a long control display, so I can add a lot to it, but at the same time I don't want to make it too overcrowded because it can become overwhelming, and I'll need to describe things. People need to know what they're looking at, especially when you've got the fuel gauge, because at the current state it's like a red bar, which people might think, oh, that's the health bar. And I could put like a little text on top of it saying, oh, this is the furnace bar or whatever. But then there's just going to be too many texts trying to explain things, like, oh, you're putting text here saying, oh, this is the speed and this is the rotation, and that's just going to be too much text describing too many things. I need to make sure that the design doesn't require text. I don't need to say, you know, this is the fuel bar. I can just design it in a way that it makes sense that this is the fuel bar. You know, maybe there's like a fire particle effect, kind of indicating that it's, you know, burning away, and that makes you realize, oh, this isn't health, this is something that's burning, this is fuel, therefore it's this related to the furnace. So I just have to... That will be further down the line. I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm probably just going to have text right now, so if anyone play tests it, they know. But yeah, that is definitely going to be something that I want to focus on in the future. Another thing as well is like the levers. Currently I've got forward acceleration, I think that's rotation, and then that's altitude, up and down, rise, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the proper term for that. Rise and fall. Yeah, but I don't know how to set these up. So I've got 3, so that's already uneven. If I had 4, it'd be like 2 on one side, 2 on the other side. But it's, yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe I could have it like rotation one side and then like that. I guess I could play around with a bunch of different types of iterations. I don't want this in the way. That's going to get away of like looking forwards. So I don't really like that. But I could have it here. I want the player to like stand here though. I don't know, it depends. I'm actually going to do everything back to how I had it. Where's the player? What is he staring at? Why is he pointing in that direction? Okie dokie. Sorry, I was away for a bit. Okay, so let's give it a playtest. I'm not actually used to giving it a playtest. A lot of the times I'll just be like, oh, I'm not going to playtest it because, you know, I might playtest it and then it's boring or something doesn't work and that just makes me feel bad because I'm like, oh, it doesn't work. It's not how I want it to work. It feels very sensitive. I don't like that. That's actually very quick turning. I wonder if it's based on frame rates. Actually, it feels different than normal. Maybe it's based on frame rates. Where's my lever script? Yeah, I've got so many scripts. Holy moly. Holy. Cajoli. Update. Ooh, I don't think that's good. I don't seem to be getting delta time. What am I timesing? Oh. It's getting the output from pivotable script, which is getting that from... Oh no, so that's getting it from here, which is getting it from delta time. As long as it's being times by delta time, then it's fine, right? I think that's how it works. Ooh, anyway, what did I have on the Trello? So we are working on rigid bodies attached to the airship as it moves. So I'll test it real quick because I'm pretty sure last time I checked, I don't think they actually attached to it. Let's bring up that. So if I run over here, run past the train, let me grab the burger. Ooh, bit laggy. Bring it over, climb up my makeshift ladder, drop it on deck, and then we zoom up. Okay, it seems to be jumping. And if I rotate, it's not rotating with it. And then if I accelerate a little bit, yeah, he's not moving with it. And we lost it. We lost the burger. Oh, we lost the burger. Oh, I fell off. God damn. Okay, actually, let me grab the burger as it is from the station. And let's bring it over. Okay, from here we can debug why it's not actually wanting to stay attached. Okay, I'll start the game again, and then we'll see if it actually parents itself to the airship, because I don't think it's even doing that. If it's not parenting itself, then... Nope. It's still where it's at. Okay. that means it's not detecting it. So let's go to the holdable object script. And what do we got? Train connection check. This is where it's checking. Let's chuck in a debug. Ah, here we go. It's obviously checking for the transform name. That's probably not a very good way to actually check that, is it? There's not good programming standards. Although hit.transform for some reason actually returns the, how do I describe it, like the very utmost parent. Like if the raycast hit, let's say, I don't know, this vert.005 with a collider on it, for some reason it doesn't return, not even the airship model here, it'll return this as the where is it, hit.transform. Very strange, but kind of helpful in my regards, because I actually do want that, because then I can say, you know, I've got all these colliders attached to the airship. If all I need to do is call hit.transform and it gives me the airship itself, then I can actually probably know. But what I think is probably going to be a better idea is actually to set up the airship with its own tag, which will be very optimized, because what I'm doing here is just a string check, which is not at all good, especially since I think, yeah, this has been called on update for every single object that has a rigid body. Well, not with a rigid body, which has the holdable object, which is most objects with the rigid body has the holdable object script. It's going through the script and will be calling a string check. So that is, quite frankly, garbage. I don't know why I set it that way. Although it actually has to pass through this before it actually does call to it, and yet I don't know. I'm not gonna keep it that way. I'm not gonna ramble on about it. So that should work. We will chuck in a debug log to make sure that it's actually connecting. And then we'll say connected to airship if this is the case. I'm gonna have to change these variable names from train to airship, because no longer train. And it's also checking if the layer is called connected. So I just have to wait for it to load, and then I'll see if I can change the layers. What's going on? Why is it just taking its time? Okay. Okay. All of them, besides these last couple, these two, need the layer, and that's good. I think the music's too loud. There you go. Cool. That might actually be all I need to do. And then we'll give this a test and we'll see if the burger actually connects. Cool airship. Yeah, I'd like to do a bunch of changes to the airship design. This is just like a very early iteration. Obviously, yeah, I've only just started working on this. So before it was all about the train, and then I think it was like last week I pretty much decided scrap the train mechanic. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm doing an airship because the train was very boring. Actually, no, I can actually play around with the train. Screw the burger. We can test that next. Get that out of here. get that out of here. So the train gameplay is essentially pull the lever forwards, and then you just wait. You literally just wait on the train as you just go from point A to point B. And I thought that was just absolutely boring because it's literally one-dimensional. You pull a lever and then that's it. I'm gonna have to restart, aren't I? Oh, there's a outpost up here that spawned. Anyway, let's jump to my death. But with the airship, what I thought was really cool about that is that you have 3 levers instead of 1. So instead of one-dimensional movement, you've now got 3-dimensional movements. You've got forward, up, and rotation. So, I'd love to give it a lot of playtests. If anyone wants to playtest it, I think hopefully, what's today? Choose Wednesday. Hopefully by Friday at least I can actually have a playable playtest that I can put on my Twitter. So on my bottom right I have my Twitter link. You can go there and then follow me. That way you can actually like play the playtest if you want. Also, the burger's floating. Why is it doing that? I think I know why it's doing that. But let's see. Upwards. Okay, it's jittering. I'm not happy with that. Let's find the burger in the hierarchy. I spelled burger wrong. Burger. There's 2 burgers. Where are they? Oh, one's the model. That's right. It is a child of the train. Oh. Is it? Why is it a... I didn't even read through the code. Okay. I know what's happening. Okay. Instead, we don't want to do that. We want to go to flying script. I'm gonna have to rename this. This is such a messy script. This was all just because I was like debugging, or not debugging, like testing. So I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna chuck everything in here willy-nilly, and yeah, there's not much to it. Alright, here we go. Connect object to train. Where's this being called from? Okay, so that's being called from... Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? I could just do this. This is essentially the same thing. Instead of... Where is it? Holdable script. Instead of actually detecting the tag, we just do that. We just see if it's got the component flying script, which also verifies that yes, this is the parent. So we want to, we want to do this. Put that in here. So that's gonna be one-time thing. Get rid of the train movement thing, and then go to disconnect object from train, transform. Ooh, it needs a reference to it. Okay, that's fine. I won't do what I've done with the train movement, which is actually verifying it, or getting the reference to it from start. Actually, this should actually be done in awake, not in start. Especially this get component here. So I don't want that. I do want flying script. Oop. Where did G come from? Flying script called flying script. Actually, I will change one thing. I'll change the info text on the bottom banner. So, I mean, yes, we are setting up the airship controls and design, but I'd like to be more specific. We are setting up rigid body connection to train. Did that update? There we go. Cool. Everything looks good. I would like to jump to the player. Because the player has a connect, but they don't have a disconnect. Disconnect from train. Why is it called from train? Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't even set it up. So flying script equals get component. So now this has a reference to it. So then when we come here, oh, that's lagging. Oh, uh-oh. We're back in. We're back in. Okay. Then we can call to the reference. That should be good. So I need to do the same thing in the play here. So the player. Oh my god, look at this. Gets the flying script. So here it'll set it to the component. And then here it'll send to it. Cool. Hopefully that's not going to mess anything up. Okie dokie. He's still floating. Let's check his parent. Burger is this one. And he is indeed a child of the airships. That is promising. What's not promising is why he's floating. What I think's happening is the ray cast. So there's like a little ray cast being shot down. Oh, the birds! I wonder what that shadow was. It's freaked me out. Yeah, so that ray cast that I had in the script is shooting down and it's detecting if it's actually colliding with it. What I'm assuming is that the moment that ray cast is detecting and it's setting it as a charge with the airship, I think it's kind of locking the burger in place. Unless if the mesh collider convex is higher than I suspect it to be. No, it's definitely... Oh no. Oh, it definitely is. Okay, that's... Ah, it's because of this little back panel is pushed up. So that's messing up the convex. The convex generation. Ah. Deductive reasoning. We have deduced. Yeah, I'm just gonna push that down. So, is there there's no faces on it. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's attached to this object. Oh. I don't know why that's the case. That is funky. That's what I'm talking about, like, splitting up all of these objects into their own objects so that I can have colliders attached to them is really starting to mess things up. But I need to do it, because that's just like, well, how I need to set it up so that I can have the colliders. I can't really add in a box collider or a sphere collider for a lot of these colliders. Maybe for this platform here. This platform, this is very square shaped. But for other ones like this, which is pointed, the railings here, I'm gonna have to chop apart. There's no other way to do it. So it didn't update. Did I save it? No, I didn't. That has fixed it. Has it? No. Oh, these side things. What on earth are these side things? This is a messed up model. By the way, I didn't make this model. I have adjusted it a lot, but it's not my model. So don't blame me if things are going awry. What do I need to do? I need to make sure it's all level, and it's not. Yeah, it's all hickledy-pickledy. What I'm gonna do is S for scale, and then X, Z up and down, and if I press 0, they'll all set themselves to the same height. So it's equal. It's a nice fancy blender trick if you want to use that yourself. Oh, and now I've got a gap. Oh lord. Yeah, the trick comes with some issues, so be aware. Also, if you're noticing, I've got this box collider at the bottom here. I've got this so that it's just stable when it lands. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. When it lands like this onto a platform. If I were to keep it how it currently is with the convex mesh collider, it's just gonna like topple sideways because it's very pointed at the bottom. So I've just added in this box collider to keep it nice and flush. So I don't really care about that gap. It's annoying me. I'm gonna fix it. See, problems like this that I'm just encountering. It's annoying. Put it up a bit, but then I'm gonna go to this one, and then I'm gonna lower the lower deck. Did that fix it? The best I can. Who cares? Alright, let's test the burger. Burger. Yeah, burger. Burger time. Let's see what happens. Burger is nice and flush. So let's raise it up. Is it jittering? Nope. That's promising. That's very promising. Test one. Rotation test. Burger is rotating. Burger is rotating. Forward acceleration test. Burger is moving. Let me test. Let's slow it down. Let me test. Picking up the burger. So now it's no longer attached. And attaches. No longer attached. And attaches. Cool. That's exactly what I want. Nice, we did it. We did it. We fixed the burger. Well, not the burger, but objects connecting. That's the problem. You can set that back to where he was before. Put the burger back. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the burger and all the food, and I'm gonna put it on my ship. It's because I want to do some testing and stuff. So. So, what's next on the list? So, what? Cool. Rigid body attached. Nice. Very nice. Next is finish up colliders for the airship. That should be pretty easy. Let's change the info text. There we go. So, finish up. Finishing up colliders for the airship. How loud's my input? I could make it a bit quieter if you want. I can reduce it down a little bit. Is that should be better. It's not too loud. I don't want to be too loud. Finishing up colliders for airship. Cool. So as I've been talking about, I want to split up this one object into multiple objects. So well, first of all, what I want to do first is actually get rid of these circle connecty things. What is that? Oh. There's some here inside of this. I don't want this. These ones need to be raised up. Oh, they're not aligned. What is that? Oh, it's frustrating. Maybe I don't even need them. What is that? There's... Oh, I see what this is. Okay. Merge to last. There we go. Merge to last. That fixes that. Sorry about that. That's stupid. What I want to do is grab this one, not that, and then we separate it, but we just allow me to click on it, go control join to that, and then erase this up to here. Yay! Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Nice. So we're gonna grab this one, separate it. This one, separate it. This one, separate it. This one, separate it. This one, separate it, and then this one, separate it. Does anyone know if there's any better way to do that? I don't know how many of you actually know how to actually do that. I guess it's more of a Unity thing, Unity issue. It's not the most entertaining, but it will get entertaining. So I've moved on to the level generation because that could be quite fun. Quite excited to do level generation. Yeah, that should be hopefully all the colliders, and then now I just need to make them convex. Oop, they've lost their colors. Should have known that would happen. They're all called vert. Maybe I should change the name of them because that's really not ideal. Is that all of them? Okay. Set the material to polished wood if it's gonna load. kind of degree should I make to become a game dev? I want to help make games. So I actually got a degree in a Bachelor's of Software Engineering. So I went to a specific course called Media Design School, where they focus specifically on game programming, but that also gave me the Bachelor's of Software Engineering degree. But like I said, that essentially just focuses primarily on the game part of programming. So that's like a 3-year course, and that has really helped me to actually get jobs in the industry. Of course, I don't know where you live, but of course different countries may not have certain courses like that, so you might just have to do like a regular software engineering degree. But that's definitely like a very good, helpful step to actually get into the industry in the first place. Of course, like even having the degree, it doesn't mean like you are going to get a job. So, you know, it is very difficult. I have friends who have graduated, who were in my class, who just have spent the last 2 years searching for jobs and haven't found any luck. But it's just the way it is. Yeah, this is Unity. What was I doing? Oh, materials. Got a bit distracted. Cool. That one. Add a mesh collider to it. Convex. To that one as well. And that one as well. Yeah, that looks like colliders all set up. Finishing up colliders, done. We are done, so we can change that. Info text. What's next? What do you think we should do? Adding the furnace to the airship or the level generation? We can do... well, let's do level generation. Generation. That's our next task to do. I'm in the USA, Kentucky, and I've been considering going to get a degree, but didn't really know where to start because when I look at code, I have no idea what anything is or means. Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like a lot of people, when they first start developing games or like want to get into game development, they kind of just throw themselves into the deep end. And you know, they try to make like this incredible massive game, like an online MMORPG, and they just get like completely stumped. They have no idea what to do, they don't understand any of it, and then they don't want to continue making games because they're just like so overwhelmed when they first start. So what I'd recommend is just like find some tutorials. I'd say multiple tutorials, not just one, and then just go through it and like learn and follow along, understand why certain things are being done, like why the code's being written this certain way, and then once you've done that tutorial, do another one, do multiple, and then once you're at a state where you kind of understand and you could do it yourself, then actually do a very simple project. Nothing massive, no, you know, FPS multiplayer shooter, you know, just make like a simple, maybe like a mobile game idea, like Flappy Bird almost, and then just see if you can make that and see if you actually enjoy the process once you've actually learned how to actually develop games. And then yeah, of course, like learning programming is quite, how would I put it, like everyone's different. Like some people, they just understand how to program, but like other people, they really struggle. They just cannot understand. But yeah, I definitely agree. Just like, I mean, like different tutorials on YouTube are better at actually understanding, because you know they describe what they're doing and why they're writing the code certain ways. Whereas in other situations, you know, they're like, oh, copy what I'm writing, and then so you copy what they're writing, and you just have no idea what the code does or why they're writing it. But I would link some tutorials, but I actually haven't done a Unity tutorial in a long time, so I can't actually really recommend anything. Usually the first ones that you see pop up when you search up Unity game tutorial on YouTube are the best ones, so I'd recommend just doing that and see how we go. But all the best. Let's get into level generation. And my cat is meowing at me. Where's my managers? My hierarchy is so messy, I cannot navigate it. Here we go. The script. I might need to actually split up this script. It's not massively long, 700 lines, but it's probably best to actually split it into multiple different scripts for each thing it does. So we're gonna have to completely rework it. This is the chunk loading, generating tracks, structure, environment, islands, and then updating tracks. Okay. Yeah, I agree, man. I don't know, maybe I could like actually search for some tutorials, and if I find any good ones, then I could actually, I don't know, link that at some point. Not too sure. But what makes you want to get into game programming? Have you actually made any games at any point? Quite curious. Gonna have to delete a lot of code. A lot of code. You know what? I'm just gonna rewrite it. It's better to rewrite it and start from scratch instead of reworking existing code, because it's just not gonna work. Comment this all of it out. Goodbye. Okay, that's quite interesting. Did you make the RPG game in RPG Maker, I'm guessing? That's what people usually use for that, so... did you learn much about the programming as well, or was that kind of just like drag and drop? Godot, okay. I've actually wanted to use Godot, because I've heard that it's actually kind of slowly gotten better. Like it's quite new compared to especially Unity and Unreal, but it's kind of it's open source, right? So people just can add to it and improve upon it, and it's kind of gotten to the point where people say that it's comparable, if not better, than Unity. Actually, I want to keep this generate ground code. This generate ground code is actually from when I used to have the game as like a flat world. I've gone through a lot of iterations of this game. I would love to actually like look at my past builds. I don't think I made any builds, but I took pictures and stuff for my Twitter. But it'll be quite interesting to actually look back and see the whole change, development of the game. Okay, so writing a new void. We are going to generate, call it generate islands. We generate islands first, and then we generate environment next, and then we random islands afterwards, and then that's what we need to do. So I'm gonna see if I can yoink some of the code. Floating rocks, we need that. Position, rotation, instantiate, grass, rocks, fences. Okay, I guess I can copy all of this. This shouldn't conflict. Put it into, where is it? Here. Okay. Pass in a parent. Cool. I guess what we need to do is change the position. Completely set the position. Okay. I'm just thinking how I want to set this up. So my current idea is I'm just going to generate a bunch of islands sequentially, one after the other, with random offset on the X and Y axis, I'm thinking. And then, yeah, I guess it would actually be as simple as that, just like simply spawning it in. There's actually not that much to it, is there? So it's just the position. Okay. Set the random range of the x-axis. So x-axis of the island is what? How's this rotated? X-axis is forward and backwards, okay. Y is up and down, so Z is left and right. So the X-axis is forward and backwards. I'll work on that later. Random range for the Y-axis. We will pass in my vector 2 in the island data. Y step min max. Do here. So we pass in the X for the first and the Y for the second. I need to pass in the parent. Z is left and right. Here we go. That's what I'm searching for. Oh my god. I've missed it twice. So the x-axis is what I'm confused about. We need to make it based off the second one, so maybe it'll... Okay, so we'll have a for loop. we're just going to generate, and then we're going to set the integer I to 0 and increment that by well, I'm not too sure. Okay, we're doing 10 just as a tester, and then yeah, it's going to have to every time it generates a new chunk, it's got to, I don't know, it's got to call back to this and then continue. Right, if that makes sense. Oh, I see the problem. X, what was it? I, J. So I'll change this one to J. Make sure I change nothing. Never mind. Okay, so that's looping through here. So okay, so it adds to the island list. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is get the position. I get the X position previous island, and that would be first, maybe. I guess it would be the latest in the list, right? Is there a way to get like last? There's last. Find last. No. Last index? No. I guess you just go like that to get the last. -1, of course. Wait, no, not -1. Yeah, -1. Once we've got it, it's adding in the transform. So once we've got the transform, we can get the position X. Fucking I hate Instagram. Okay, so that's gone the previous one. So the idea is to plus that with a random range from, where is it? Where is it? X step min max. Here we go. Once again, get the X, get the Y. What we'll do to make this look much more cleaner is we'll do this. I like doing that. Put some spaces in, make it more readable. Set island position and comments are very important. Changed info text level generation. Should be good. I'm just gonna yap this across here to my other screen, and then I'll I guess I'll tittle with the controls, or I guess the variables, not the controls. See, look how big this script is. I mean, most of these are just like lists, but yeah, this is probably not ideal. I want to put a lot of these lists into scriptable objects. That way, it should make it a lot more better. A lot more readable, a lot easier to set up myself as well, and then I can kind of like reduce the size of the script, so it's just not so humongous. Because look how long it's taking me to find what I need to find. Here we go. X index. So I don't want it to be 0. We want it to be... Let's use an example. So let's spawn in... Actually, let's use these little ones as an example. I'll copy paste him. Fiddling with it too much. Yeah, so this is all just testing. So he is at X, assume to X0 just for testing. And then, let's say for example, playing the game, we want to see how far we want them to be apart. So, well, actually I don't want that. I want the big one. I want the big one. Because this is actually how the islands are going to be scaled. Actually, I can make them much bigger. So we can play around with that. So I'm gonna see what are the big pillars. Okay, yeah, these look quite ugly right now. I'll play the game so that I can generate the level and you can actually see what they are. And I can if it's gonna load. No, okay, it bugged. Okay, I can't actually show off what they are. So anyway, the whole idea is that it's like a floating, what do you call it? Like floating fantasy world with these floating islands. But because I've changed the game from like a train adventure to an airship adventure, there needs to kind of be obstacles for you to avoid. And having floating islands in the way isn't really that much of an obstacle. There needs to be like big things in the way. So that's why I'm going with like these big stone obelisks that are coming out of the clouds. So right now obviously they aren't designed, they're literally just the floating islands but stretched. I'm going to give them like proper design so that they look better. But the idea is like, you know, you'd have to navigate through these pillars and maybe you could even land on them or whatever. There could be platforms, like cities as well attached to the side that you can go and visit and hop off at. Yeah, I've got a bunch of ideas with it, but it would just kind of like make the world look better. At the moment it doesn't make it look better, but yeah, we'll see where that goes. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to generate the level because I'm messing around with all the scripts. I think it's just not loading anymore, since that's what we're working on. So, yeah, distance between floating islands. So minimum, let's say, x-axis of 150 would be minimum. Okay, I'm happy with that. Maximum, what would the maximum be? 300, this is the furthest distance. Is that too far? Might be too far. 200. That might have been too far. Do 220. 250. That's... Let's do 100 by 250. I don't mind 100 actually, because there's going to be a lot of instances where it's also offset on the z-axis by quite far and offset by the y-axis quite far, right? So even though it's x-axis is 100, which seems close, it still could be like that far away. So I could probably even get away with doing like x-axis of 50. So this is not like that close. That is actually pretty close. Maybe that is... How about 80? I can do 80 as the minimum and 200, maybe 250, 220. Alright, I've settled on a number. Train generator, let's find it. So the X offset is going to be the minimum 80, maximum 220. Y offset, so that's Y0 minimum. Let's just do -30 maximum 80. -30, 80. Remember those numbers. -30, 80. And Z-axis. Okay, so this is 600 by 600. I've currently got it set at. That is that far away. That is wild. No. I'm thinking max maybe 200, but that still feels pretty far. Although I don't mind that, I just don't like that. 150. We're doing 150. That still feels far. Holy. 100. And you know what? There's a chance that you could have one island at Z100 and one at Z -100. So that's kind of far away. That's as far as I'd like. So, where is it? Island Z-axis is -100 by 100. Okay. That's good. We just got to figure out what this error was. And maybe it'll generate afterwards. What's it saying? Didn't like the list. I understand why, because if there's nothing in the list currently, then it's not going to get anything. So maybe we could say, set it to nothing, and then we say if, this is probably pretty crude programming, but we're going to say if count is greater than 0, do that. Actually, we can do this. The question mark. I don't know what this is called, but I love this. Very helpful. So we can say if it is greater than 0, then do that. Otherwise, set it to that. And that compiles. Yay! My cat's giving me the side eye. She's not very happy. Let's see if this runs. Hopefully we can generate terrain. Oh, it generated, but my gosh, way too many. Oh, I see the problem. Every chunk is doing this. That's interesting. Actually, I've got a different idea. Instead of saying the offset is based on the my cat's distracting me. What are you doing? It's just saying the offset is based on the previous island. We could just say for each chunk that's loaded, there is one island somewhere in that chunk, and it's just based off that, which might be good because then it's first of all controlled. Secondly, I don't know. Who cares? I just want this to be set up properly so I can actually do something. So what we're going to do instead is say, we're going to take the parent. So the parent is the actual ground. That's the position of the chunk, and then we get the. That's already transformed. I don't need to do that. Get the position of it with the x-axis and apply that to the x. Do the same to the y. Do the same to the z. And then I'm just going to set the for loop to 1. I'll probably have to get rid of that I'll keep it like that for now. We got a warning though. Is assigned but never used. Track balance. I don't know what track balance is. Doesn't matter. What is going on? Why am I moving? Why was I moving? What's the rigid body for this? Drag 100. Angular drag 100. Why? What? Did it smack the lever or something? How did that happen? It's doing it again! It's doing... What the hell is happening? I'm still attached to it for some reason. And I'm rotating. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not what I want. Pausing it, because we gotta figure this out first. Okay, this is not good. Everything is like bunched together and it's doing multiple at once and I don't know why. Did I saved it, right? Yeah. Why is it doing multiple? How many chunks are being spawned in? That's an interesting question. If it's generating one island per chunk, how many chunks are spawning in the same place? This is one chunk. Why is it spawned so many islands? I know why. I know why. Generating random islands. We gotta comment that out. Okay, figured it out. Those weren't the normal islands that are supposed to be spawning in. Those were just decoration islands, which I don't want. Kitty cat. Got one island. They are very far apart though. In some instances. Okay. Okie. Let's do a test. If I generate let's 20 in a group, that'll give us a good idea about our cluster size of our min and max. This should be quite helpful because that'll actually show us the bounds, if you know what I mean. And then we can say, do I want it wider, taller, thinner, like this. So currently we're seeing right now there's almost like a gap in between where there's nothing can spawn. So I guess on the x-axis we can increase it. On the y-axis, I guess I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want it too wild on the y-axis. The z-axis, probably kick that up a little bit as well. I gotta be very careful about the... Oh, I see the problem. That should be it. So I'm pretty sure each chunk size is 300. So if we do 0 to 300, then that should be good, because it should be spawning within the bounds. What else did I say? Z-axis. Let's do 120 by 120. And let's generate the level. Let's see what happens. taking a while. That is good. Although, I seriously don't know what's going on with my airship. That is very weird. Oh, is it in the ground? Is it in the ground? Is it colliding with something? It's throwing a hissy fit for some reason. Maybe it doesn't like the burger and the stuff. Oh, the burger was actually in the ground. Maybe there was a collision issue going on. Is that the problem? This time it spawned inside of a rock. That's... No, we are... What? What is going on? I actually don't know what's going on. Kinematic. No, it's not a rigid body issue. Oh! I don't know what's going on. Everything's too spaced out. Bye. Yeah. Gotta turn the music back down. Oh, I'm kind of hungry. Where's my thing? Here it is.
A couple nights ago on stream, I was made aware of a viral sensation that was popping up all over the place about a graduation ceremony where the speaker was annihilating the pronunciation of everyone's name.
I said, woo! Because we're back. Cool. Okie dokie then. I guess I could generate maybe multiple in a row. What are our thoughts on that? We could do that. Yeah. It's not looking too detailed. I quite like them when there's lots of different islands. So we'll see if we can do something like that. But I don't want like islands which have no purpose at all. They kind of do need. You could generate multiple islands in a chunk. Yeah. I do have this. There is like the issue of overlap, which you know what, I could probably solve because I think I had that in this script, which is just an overlap check right here. Relatively easy. Already. Oh, I got the hiccups. Let's see how this goes. Position. Okay, it's passing island position. Okay, so we need to select one. Then we're gonna do. Oh, the sniffles as well. Random island objects. No, you crazy. No. Island objects. Or, how about this? Random dot range from 0 to island count. And then does it return? Okay, that returns a game object, and then we pass that into here, and then that passes into here, and then we instantiate that one. Cool. If it fails the overlap, then we kick back the eye and try again. Got it. Oh wow, that's hot. Hot. Got some coffee. Actually, it was probably best to do this to clamp it, I think. Clamp I minus 2 0 and math f dot infinity. Does it allow that? No. Fuck it, 1000. Who cares? Whatever value you want to chuck in there. It is what it is. How do I cool down coffee? It's not cooling down. I'm gonna zippity dip for a second. I'll be back. I've got to take pills. Stay hydrated. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. What do you think? What do I think? So that's gonna make sure that there's no overlap, and then we're just gonna create a new variable in island data called random island spawn amount. Let's do random island spawn amount because I don't know what that's for. We do island spawn amount, and then we'll pass that into the for loop. So that's for each thing. Do a bunch of them. How much do you think? Actually, we could make that a random value instead of just a hard set value. We could actually make that make it a vector 2. Here's a little trick that I do. If I want like a min-max, where it's like I want an upper value and a lower value, instead of having two different floats or two different integers, I just have a vector 2, which makes it really easy. All you have to do is just know that x is the minimum, y is the maximum, and then there you go. So I say spawn amount equals random dot range between island spawn amount min max dot x and y, and then as returning. Actually, I think it's probably best to do it. This one. We have one person watching. Hello, people. How loud is the music coming through? It's pretty chill. Is it too loud? I don't know. Maybe my voice isn't too croaky. So we want, let's do 3 and 4. So you have 3. Oh, we could do 2 and 4. So they could either be 2 or 4. So a lot or little. We'll see how that goes. I actually have to figure out what the hell was going on with the Airship. That just happened randomly, didn't it? Okay, let's hope this doesn't happen again. Oh, I think I might know what could be happening. Hold on, we'll see. It's taking a while. What the? What is all this? Has this got something to do with him? No. Value cannot be null. That's for nothing. That's just Unity being, Unity. It's just doing what it does. Let's disable these guys because I feel like it has something to do with them. It doesn't. It's just. Why are you rotating? What is going on? make it kinematic, it stopped moving. Finally turn it off kinematic. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's the collision. It's probably colliding. Might be these guys. Oh, these guys are kinematic as well. Okay. These ladders here are kinematic. They really shouldn't be. But they're just kind of slapped on there. Because... Yay! Aren't I a genius? Aren't I a genius? Genius. Oh, also... Oh, that went inside of it. That's not right. Also... Choo-choo cola. We gotta think of a name for that. Choo-choo cola... Oh, there's the birds. Choo-choo cola made sense because we had train. It's kind of like Coca-Cola, but choo-choo cola. I thought that was really funny. I liked it. But now it doesn't make any sense. Wait, what? Am I pushing it? I'm pushing... Oh, no. I can navigate the train... Sorry, I can navigate the airship using a hamburger. Look. Oh, it's not. It's rotating it. Guess I'm pushing it. Still, I don't like that. Whoa! That's kind of fucked up. Anyway, let's play the game. That's very sensitive. I don't like how sensitive that is. I like how it's like spawned inside of this though. That's kind of cool. Let's descend a bit. Okay, let's land in that patch. I would like to make it acceleration as well, because at the moment it's like immediately stopping. So that would be kind of nice to... So you kind of bounce when you land. Not ideal. Yeah, we've landed. Is it me or is this crooked? I feel crooked. What is going on? Where's the player? Player's still attached. If I take him out. Yeah, player's crooked. What? So, why is this crooked? Because this says a... Yeah. No, he hasn't properly flattened out for some reason. But why? He's not supposed to be. I said freeze rotation on the X and Z axis. But it's rotated. That's not right. Unity, get your shit together. That ain't right, boy. You ain't right, boy. Okay. Level generation. I guess I can continue to work on it a bit. We need structures. Let me put that down. Info text. So level generation and structure loading. That's what we're working on. Okay, what did I say? This was too sensitive. What does it set at? The lower it is, the slower it is. I would like to change that in the future. I got some creative ideas to actually touch that up. Okay, one big issue was that the player wasn't actually disconnecting when he hopped off. So let's actually see what's going on there. Beep 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 for player. No, it was first person controller. Oh, I am already looking at it. Kidding. Train connection check. Okay. If it fails the raycast, then it says is already attached. If it is, then disconnect. Otherwise, disconnect. Okay. What is all this? No worries. What is all this? Okay, get rid of that. That's just nonsense. 999 plus debug logs. Oh my god. Oh, it's finally cool enough to drink. We're searching for the debug log of flying. Okay, that showed up a couple times. Quite a few times. Okay, so that's good. That means the player is on the airship. That means it's actually detected the airship, which is also good. Disconnect from flying script is not working. We will put in a print that says disconnect flying, and then we'll just change this to connect flying so we know what it is. And then we'll see if it's actually calling to the flying script, because I suspect it's not. I don't know. So if the raycast isn't working, then what does that mean? I don't know. Let's just play it and then we'll see what the console says, because it might actually help us. So we'll just see. Burger is the burger, yeah. So if I jump off, spamming connected to airship. Okay, that's coming from the holdable object though, so that's different. We don't care about that. What we do care about is if I search up flying, we have all these connects and no disconnect. Okay, okay, that's good to know. Well, it's not good, but it's something. Oh, this isn't set to true. What? Isn't that the whole point? Should I just get rid of this if statement? Oh. Because this is how I previously set it up, so I only do it one time. Okay, well, we'll say... we'll say... movement script. Let's just train movement. And it's not attached. Then here we'll say it is attached. Then make it not attached, and then add this in here. And that is what we need. Cool. I would like to check to make sure that the holdable object is doing the same thing. Yeah, it's pretty much doing the same thing. But we can instead just go like boom. Right? That's nice. That kind of fixes it. What do you guys think? Yeah? We will see, we will test it. We will test it. Yeah. It says it got 14 views. It set it around 1240. I had a couple peaks. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the problem was that, you know, I was having lunch at that time. That was like the biggest peak, and I just lost so many viewers. And now they're not coming back. No. And now I'm tired. At least I got some likes. I think I subscribed as well. I think I was in 3 or 6. Okay. So I'm on board. Jump off. This is disconnect. So how we're going to test this is we're going to fly upwards. Oh, that's forwards. Oops. What is that? What is that thing? What is that thing? What's that little white thing? Yeah. What is that? What is that from? Yeah, so it's on the control panel. I'm guessing on the speedometer. What is it from? I don't know what's going on. So there's that little thing there. Oh, we're flying away from it. Is it from the number 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll extend it in a line. No. Why is it doing it? Oh, it's the negative. Oh, it's the negative. Oh, I'm dumb. There's a negative. It's going negative 3.8, and then the negative is jumping up here. So all I have to do is that, so it fits into place, and then we can put the kilometers per hour back into place. There we go. I wonder what that little dash was. I wonder if that's happening with the other ones then. Rotation. So let's say it's 3.8. No, that one's fine. That one's big enough. That one. might extend that as well. Then after this we can give it a test. We can give it a play. The person didn't want to see us play. He was bored by the numbers. Doesn't want to see the numbers. I would be bored too if I was looking at people with numbers. Can I walk over it? No, I can't. That's good. So we go. Does it go up? Doesn't feel like we're going up there. Whoa, this is kind of cool. Slow speed down, slow acceleration. Whoa, so we got one on the right, and then we've got like 3 layered on top of each other. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's see if we can dock here. I'm just gonna ram into it. Yep. Okay, we're on the island. Pick up that piece of log. Isn't this dope? I want to see this in the editor view. Isn't this cool as hell? Look at this. Whoa. It's 3 of them stacked on top of each other. That's incredible. That's actually cool as hell. I want to... I'm going to set up the I'm trying to find my words. I want to set up the airship in a way so that it kind of like looks pretty cool. We'll do it like this height, this angle. We'll move forwards a bit like that. Doesn't that look dope? Alright, let's turn off the gizmo so we don't get those stupid blue lines. I'll take a screenshot of that. Dope. Dope. Okay, let's continue playing. Although, why am I even playing if I don't have structures? There's no point. Structures. This is what's next. Train generator. We're still on that. Level generation. I would like to get furnace done by the end of today. So, let's see if I can wrap up this level generation. Structures. Generate structures. That needs to be done for each island. So we need to write new code. We'll call it generate island structure. We'll call that. What do you think? At the end? Yeah, we can call it at the end. We can pass through the island. So that should be the island object or transform. And then we'll find the generate structure, and then we'll see if we can actually like copy, I guess, all of that code in. Visual Studio needs an update. Fuck off. Update on close. No. Visual Studio's not bad. Island can be the parent. Main island? No. Oh, I see the problem. It's the other way around. Spawn islands on itself. So, this is the parent. island. What it's doing is it's searching for a track, and it's using that as the place to spawn the not only the island but also the structure upon that. So we want to not do that. Spawning station. To be honest, I don't really care. It's not really related. That can be commented out because I'd like that in the future. I got the sniffles. What is my... What does it show up on YouTube? What does it look like? That's not too bad. It actually like shows off the game. Track data, all this stuff is not needed. Structure position. Okay, I think we need like a while loop which is just going to run through and then see if it's able to put the structure down. Big issue is that there's a chance that it could place the structure right on the edge, and then you could have a house where it's like partially hanging over the edge, which is not what we want. So I'm gonna have to add some type of detection where it's like you set the bounds of the structure and the four corners of it, and then it'll just shoot a raycast from each four corner. And if all four of them detect the island ground, then it's, you know, it's on the island. If one of the four corners isn't touching the island, then essentially that means it's hanging over the edge, and it'll just I guess redo it again and try see if it can find another one. I guess there's also the chance that it may fail. Like essentially it might just be like the design and shape of the island is just too small to accommodate for like a really large structure that it's trying to spawn in, and there's just like 100% no way that it can possibly be put on the island properly without hanging over the edge, in which case I might need to set up like a just like a check where it says like after 100 tries or so, or 64 tries probably to be more optimized, it'll just give up and then maybe picks either another structure and then loops through that as well, or it just defaults to like a simple small structure like a shed just for like safety reasons, just to be like the structure you tried to spawn was too big, let's not dwell on it anymore and spawn a small. That could just be like what we do. That's for the future anyway. Like right now I just have to put up with things hanging over the edge. It's not going to be very good, but we'll just see how that goes. What could you know? Spawn items, okay. Structure index. Don't really think we care about that, do we? So this is spawning in. Rotation does not matter. That can literally be set to anything. So let's literally set it to. How do you do a quaternion dot? Is it Euler? Which one's the what do you call it? Depreciated Euler angle. So Euler. And then we'll pass in a new vector 3. 0, 0, 0, but the y-axis is random dot range between 0 and 360. Okay. Direction doesn't matter. Structure position. Yeah, So we're just gonna have to rewrite all of this. Locked on tracks, no, don't need that. So we need a do while loop. Oops. And then we need to say, okay, we do need the structure position. That can be set to a vector 3.0 just for now. And we'll say I want it to be put on the bounds. Let's see if Unity has something like that where it's like Unity get bounds of game object. No, it's not the bounds, it's like a Unity get position, get point. I'm trying to find the right words for this. Get point on mesh. Okay, no, I don't think this is really going to work. I need to get the objects mesh. That is actually not too easy because it's all going to have, what's it now? It's all going to be different. Like, let's say if I jump to here. Like, sure, he's got mesh renderer. Most of them do. But at the same time, he's also missing. Ah, screw it. Ah, screw it. We will get the mesh renderer. I'll copy this here. So it selects a structure and then gets the mesh renderer from the island. And then it'll say equals vector 3, which will be on the island. I guess what we need is the bounds, so we get, is that right? I've done this before somewhere. Bounds.size. And you divide it by half, right? Oh, how about go vector 3 island bounds, and that's just going to be set to the bounds.size, but divided by 2. So we don't have to keep dividing by 2, and then we just do like that. Oh, this is going to be the X. So Y is going to be 0, of course, and then the Z and X are going to be offset. But it needs to be island bound. Plus the offset, which doesn't make sense to me. Oh, that's not right. Well, not the back. Okay, no. I don't even know what I'm saying. It should be the island position.x. That's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. Here we go. Okay. Get the z-axis. Problem is, if it's rotated, it's not gonna like it. How about we rotate it afterwards? I think it's rotating it when the island is instantiated. it's a random position. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. I might not be talking this whole time. Hold on. Maybe I'll change my title. My voice is sounding a little different because I've got a lozenge. I gotta keep it on my tongue and not move my tongue. Like a throat guard. It tastes kind of nice. Tastes a little bit like caramel. It's kinda nice. Very nice. My Wi-Fi is not working too good right now. I will put up with it. I said I had another viewer at some point. I haven't had any new viewers. Why is there no new viewers? Say hey everyone. Say hello everyone. Anyone got a message? I've been swimming for quite a while. Reply please. Say, ChatGPT, can you make my title more engaging for YouTube? YouTube. And then put in my title. Sorry about that. Revamping my game live from scratch to stardom. That sounds fucking dumb. It is what it is. Thank you, ChatGPT. Everyone say thank you, ChatGPT. Revamping my game. There. Anyone want to watch that? Okay, so we're gonna do a VCast. I can't be bothered programming in the VCast. But not the viewers. Without the viewers. Somebody please watch. Health. Excellent. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, so switch down. Okay, you know what? I've noticed an issue. There's a chance that if it's shooting downwards, it may not actually detect it. So, we'll do position. Y. Z. Oh, Z. We'll do 1. So it'll be 1.1, which is sending, which is the length of the raycast, plus 1. Is it working? Hello, sound flex. Flex the sound. Okay, one sec. Oh. Okay. That's fine. If it hits the ground, then do it again. If it doesn't hit the ground, can I do that with the raycast? Yeah, so if it doesn't hit the ground, then do it again. Okay. Let's hope this doesn't cause an infinite loop and we get fucked up. So actually, you know what I can do? I can link my my Twitter in the description. So come check out my Twitter. Saying if you're interested in following my daily progress, then follow my, then be sure to check out my Twitter. Cool. Someone followed me, thank you. This is me in play mode in the background the whole time. I am worried that I've just caused an infinite loop now. This is something I haven't considered. Oh no. I need to do, I should have put in a safeguard. I should have done, attempts, and then said 100, and then it checks down, while, and then said and attempts is greater than 0. Oops, I just pressed save. That's probably screwed me up. Oh my god, the quality's dropped. I think we've screwed up, guys. I might have to reload. I actually think we're screwed up. I actually think we're screwed up. I actually think we're screwed up. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna go to infinite loop. Oh no. It's gonna go to infinite loop. Oh no. It's gonna go to infinite loop. Oh no. It's overlapping. Infinite loop. Oh no. It's overlapping. Infinite loop. Oh no. It's overlapping. Oh no. It's overlapping. It's overlapping. Okay, I'll put a stop to that. I put a stop to that. Oh my god. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Oops. Yeah, this has been stuck. We are in an infinite loop, so shit. I fucked up. I fucked up. Just handle things off screen. Oh my god, 95. Oh wow. And now Discord is trying to install. What are you doing, Discord, you ninny? You little ninny trying to poop. What are you doing? Close down. You're the ninniest little ninny I've ever ninnied. You ninny head. This one. We're gonna have to wait for this to reload. In the meanwhile, how about let's do some modeling, because I think Unity's gonna take a long time. What did I want to model? I got some new models that I've downloaded. So I've got some structures. Let me go into my files and we can see if we can find some fun structures that we can work on. So I've got a outhouse, I think, a little shed, a small house. Oh, a like a barnyard thing. Let me see if I can find where that is. I really want to do the barnyard thing because since I've got the pivotable doors. God, that's really hard to say. Pivotable doors. I want to have like a garage door which can be flipped open. So I'd love to work on that. Because at the moment I just have normal doors which you open and swing. But I can't describe it besides just like a garage door. Where is it? Muddles. Okay. Hopefully this time it's not going to crash with the infinite loop. So that should be good. But we'll just have to wait. Okay, structures. What is it called? So you got the outhouse. That's quite cool. I want to put that like randomly on islands instead of being like the main structure on an island. It'll be the randomly spawning ones that I have set up, kind of like the windmill and the graveyard and such. Because that'd be quite cool. You just see like I have like a little outhouse. Actually, I'll open it up and show you. Oh, some wireframe mode. Simple little outhouse. I want the door to be pivotable as well, so that should be able to open up. Well, I don't know where the hinge is. Oh, the hinge is good. So you'll be able to open it up, and then there should be like, there's a little toilet in there. I guess I could put something in the toilet, like a little spawn point. And I don't know, spawns in like I could have something dumb spawn in there. We'll see. I'm just trying to find it. Station, no, that's not it. Wooden shack. My naming conventions for these are absolutely abysmal. Garage. It might be this one. No. What is this? I don't remember this model. Oh, I made this model. This is an old one. Gas station. Is this the one I think it is? This isn't the one I'm looking for, but this one. This is not what I'm looking for, but I tried to import this and it wouldn't import. It said that the version of, I don't know, like the FBX version was too old. I don't know why. It was from whatever website I downloaded it from. The FBX itself was old, and of course I imported it into like a new Blender file, thinking like, oh, since all my Blender files are fine, it's, you know, just an old FBX. I'll put it into a new Blender. That should fix it. It's like, not even in a new updated Blender file. It's just simply copying over the old FBX and putting it in still corrupts it. So as cool as this like building looks with the corrugated roof and all that, I can't use it and I don't know how to fix it. I've searched online the error message and I can't figure it out, but now it's loaded. And I'll give it a play, but I'm worried we're gonna get stuck in that infinite while loop again. Let's see what happens. I wanna see this generation. I wanna see how the level loads. I'm quite excited. Yeah, it loaded, but completely wrong. My god. Look at it fall into the abyss. No. What happened here? What happened? Okay, so the ruined house spawned in on the floating island. Y level was -55. We want it to be 0. That's the first thing that went wrong. That seems to be the only thing that went wrong. Okay. Good to know. The Y level is set to what? Bounds? Let's see. Being instantiated by the position, which is set to 0. It's set to 0. What? The Y level was set to 0, but it was set to -55. What's going on there? Is there a parenting issue? I think I know what's going on. Oh, I don't know what's going on now. Well, yeah, I think it's being parented to the island, and then it needs to be reset afterwards with its position. This is going to be garbage code, but I think it's just the way it has to go, which is setting the position in instantiate and then resetting the position straight afterwards. Might just be how we have to do it. I don't think there's any way. I've had this issue before, it's just the ordering of it, because it sets the position first when it's instantiated, and then it sets the parent afterwards, and it's that ordering of the instantiation that just doesn't allow you to put it where you want to put it. So we'll just see what happens. Once again, everything's falling into the abyss. Oh, look at that skull. Look at the skull. Damn it. Okay. Fine. Something's not right then. Print off the position for me, please. What do you guys think the solution would be? I don't really know. I'm a bit distracted. I was going to do modeling, wasn't I? Long shed. Long shack. Nope, wasn't that. That worked, except besides the fact that it's got one of the stone pillars inside of it. That one didn't work. That one didn't work. Collision impulse, that's completely different. Why is that happening? Structure position 0. It's all saying 0, but it's not 0. Its global position is 0. Is that what's happening? If I drag this out of its parent, it's going to say 0. I get it. Okay. Not local position. Sorry, not position, but local position. Is that it? Are we gonna... If this works, I'm gonna give it a play. We can play through and see what it's like. That could be quite fun. Let's see what happens. No, what? What? Okay, this is just... I'm not happy. What? What? That one worked? No, it didn't work. Something's very wrong. How about... Instead of setting that to 0, let's just set it to the island position .y. That's actually probably gonna work. This should be like the easiest thing. Why is it messing up? Yay! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! We got a nice bandit camp with a tree sticking through their tent. Beautiful. What do we got here? We got one of the shacks. Cool, with a dodo bird. We got another bandit camp, one of the bigger ones. Nice, and a chest with a lock on it. Glad to see that's working. Ooh, this isn't good. We've got an overlap here. But let's give it a play mode then. All the birds. accelerate. Full speed ahead. Oh, it is. Let's head to the bandit camp first. Oh, I'm hitting it. Oh, a little more. Oh, he's trying to. Oh, I don't have a weapon. I didn't grab a weapon. Goodbye, Mr. Frog. I'm rotating away from you. Goodbye. See you again. Okie dokie. Let's land on this island. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, this is cool. Spawned in. Got a log. Yeah. Get out of here. Oh, we got a rifle. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. We got a key. That's really cool. Rock, plank, brick. We don't need these. We need... Alright, I chucked the key on board. Chuck the key. Oh, I need to put it closer. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it. Go, climb! No! Okay, pause the game. As a developer, I can just pause the game if I want. I don't want to fall to my death. Oh no. Oh no, where's the player? Oh no. No. Oh, what is going on? It's not liking this at all. I'm being hit with errors. Okay, here we go. The ladders don't work. Well, they work if they're on the ground. Okay, let's open it back up to full screen. If I walk against it, it'll work. But for some reason when I'm in the air and trying to run and do it, well, that kind of worked. I don't know. I don't know why. I've tried before like jumping and doing it, but you just like slide downwards. I might need to like rework the code for the ladders because it doesn't work. But we got a rifle, 10 shots. That should be enough. Chuck that on board. Put that. Yeah, we can just leave it here. We got choo choo cola. We got a nice red apple and a burger. That should hopefully keep us set for the next journey. Okay. So we've got an enemy outpost right here. Are they gonna spawn it? They are spawning. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm panicking. Oh, I'm losing. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, my stuff exploded everywhere. Oh, where's my gun? I need the gun. Where's the gun? Get the gun! Equipped it. Okay. They're shooting through the wall at me. Boom! Oh, they're lagged. Boom! 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 Shaboom! Where's the others? Shaboom! Shab oh, fuck. Shaboom! They don't have ragdolls. Damn it, that wasted all my ammo. I would like to change the damage on the rifle, because right now it's just like 2 shots to kill him. Oh, there's one. Why is there so many riflemen? Where's my key? Okay, this is another problem. Now I can't get up. I can't get to my ship. Yeah, that's a problem. I would really like if there was like a rope that could descend down. And that way, like, it doesn't matter what height the airship is at, you could still climb onto the rope. Which would be quite cool. It would make a lot of sense. And you could even like deploy the rope, like press a button and then the rope deploys down, and that could be quite cool. That should hopefully fix that issue. Let me go back into game mode. Let's grab the key. And let's unlock the chest. What do we got? We got a skull. Ooh, ooga booga. We got a skull. Can we attach it? Oh, I can attach it to the ladder. But I don't think I can attach it to the airship. No, I haven't set that up yet. I can open the gates. Are you still shooting at me? And I can... Oh, we got another skull in there. Oh, we got some cola! Oh. How do we get it out? I want the cola. I want the cola! I want the cola! Oh, there it is. I'm getting a bit thirsty. What's the apple? 20 and 10 thirst. Munch munch. Munch munch. Wish I got sounds, don't I? There we go. That sounds better. The gun has 0 ammo. So it's kind of useless. Although I'd like to change that in future update. Climb. Thank you. Is that everything? Oh no, I lost all my food. I got some cola. Check that board. A burger and choo-choo cola. Cool. Let's send away. Full speed ahead. We head to this place. What do we got here? We're gonna hit the rock. Oh. It just like immediately stops. There's like no acceleration. It's just like straight stop. Oh yeah, I gotta change that. Okay, let's line it up. One thing I would love to change is the actual colors of the lever. So at the moment they're just like orange, right? But if I'm like pulling it down or pulling it up, I would like for it to change colors based on whether it's like at a 0 state here. So it's like still at 0, so it'll be red. Instead of orange, it'll be red. And then if I'm like full speed, like +3, it'll be green. And I'll have it based on a gradient. And so as you pull it down, it'll go from green to orange to red. And that should really help with like understanding what the values are. Because sometimes like I could have the lever like this, but at certain angles it looks like it's straight, and I'm thinking, oh, it's you know, it's at a still state in the middle, but it's not. So I think the color could actually really help with actually understanding that. I don't know what you guys think. This is why I really want to play test, because I need to play the game. Oh, I think the antenna is the only thing on this island. And I know that there's nothing on the antenna. It doesn't spawn anything. Hey, oh, hold on. There's a plank. The windmill spawns things, but this just seems to be a plank. That's not what I wanted. Oh, look! That's so weird. There's a balloon. We got a balloon, guys! We got a balloon! We got a balloon. Oh, it's floating away, it's floating away. No, 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 no. You stay right there. What else we got? Rock, bone, a caution sign. Ooh, this is cool. Caution sign. Anything in these crates? A skull. There's a lot of skulls in here. Ooh! Soda! We got green soda. Let's actually drink some of that. Much. What is it? Good. Oh! Oh! We got a platform. It's funny that it spawned like that, but... Oops. Yeah, let's get up. Okay, cool. So now I can show off the connection things I've been working on. So, I got this balloon. For some reason it's not letting me connect it. Oh, I can connect that. Whoa, 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 chill out. Chill out. My God. I'm feeling pretty crooked. Why are we crooked? Why are we crooked? Full steam ahead. Is it spawning new parts of the level? I don't think it is. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Chill out. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It's crooked, I don't know why. More soda. This one's like a turquoise one. Much. Okay, I would like to learn why on earth this spawned. What is this? It's supposed to be a shack. Where's the what? Oh! Oh my gosh. What happened here? Why are they all squished together? Why? What? That's so weird. Okay. 0 and 300. Okay. Say anything. They joined and they didn't say anything. Why would you join the stream and not talk? actually know why it said that. Does this count? Still don't know why. Yeah. X step. Huh. I wonder if it's something to do with the X step then. What, no, that's not it. Island itself. Everything spawning in was fine. So that's good. That's good. Another thing I guess I could do is actually shrink the bounds, maybe, just so it's likely to not spawn on the edges. Hit him with the boom boom boom. Douche. 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 Douche, 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 douche. What the fuck was that now? Yes. 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 It's getting louder. 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 It's gonna join. 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 It's getting louder. It's gonna join, 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 it's getting louder. Oh no. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, I was looping. Okay, okay. Refresh it and then we start. No. No, it's going for a loop. 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 Wasting my time. No, it's going for a loop. Wasting my time. No, it's going for a loop. Wasting my time. No, it's going for a loop. Wasting my time. Okay, let's put an end to that. Whew, that was funny. Whew, that was funny. Whew, that was funny. Great, vanilla. It's gonna progressively get louder. It's gonna progressively get louder. And louder. Progressively get louder. And louder. Progressively get louder. And 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 louder. It's getting 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 louder. Progressively get. Okay, I'm gonna try do a beat and see if I can get a beat going. Doom, ch, doom, 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 doom, ch, do 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 doom, doom, ch, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 bom, doom bom, berda berda bom, do 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 Oh, what's happened? I got too distracted. I got too distracted. Had anyone new join? Bada bada boom boom. Bada boom boom boom. Boom boom. Bada bada. Bow wow wow wow. Ba ba dow bow. Ba ba dow bow bow. Bow bow. Ba da ba dum. Ba ba dum dum dum. Ba ba dum dum. Ba ba dum dum dum. Do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Crawling back to you. Have you got guts to fall for somebody new? 'Cause I've always knew, baby, I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. I've been too distracted. I need to work on the furnace. Yay! Okay, this kind of proves what I've been wanting. That's good. The only thing I'd say is maybe actually more on the z-axis. And maybe less in terms of spawning. At the moment we have 2 to 4, which might be too much. But we could do like 1... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. 1 to 3. And then kick up this to maybe almost 150. That gives a range from like 60. Was that 2? No, 2. Yeah, that's right. That's weird. Maybe just an update. Ba-ba-dum boom. Ba-ba-dum dum dum. Dum dum. Da-da-ba-dum.
Sound Flex, what up, man? Night vision mode, yes, sir. Yeah, look how dark it is without it. I know that Carnosaurus is still lurking around here. He's probably trying to heal up.
Probably laying on top of my body eating it. These dinosaurs definitely have night vision goggles.
I don't have goggles.
That's what he said. I didn't know dinosaurs had night vision goggles.
Yeah. I'm glad they do, though. It sure would be bad if they didn't. This is what we would see.
No, come back here. Eat you.
Alright, get off my screen. Holy crap. I get it. There's water right there. Thank you. Oh, back at the swamp. Okay, I'm at the swamp.
Back around. I lost my food I was chasing. Ran out of stamina. Quack, quack.
82, 88. Oh god, what the fuck did I just hear? I know I just heard something. Still dark as shit. Alright, I'm trying to make it to you, but it's kind of scary in here.
Well, I'm walking. Hoping that I don't die of starvation before I make it somewhere and find food.
Holy shit, how fucking much water is this? Damn it, Satchel, you son of a bitch. Shit, man. That shit gets me every fucking time.
Gotcha, bitch!
You're such an asshole, man. You've already gotten me twice this stream with that shit. He's good at using that sound, man. He's gotten me twice already today.
Okay, let's hope this works. I'll just wait for a little bit. It works. Yeah, situations like this where it's like, what the fuck? Well, situations like this where it's like, oh, that's not right. As I put it on top of it, that's. Whoa. Whoa. What was that? What was that? Nobody knows. Are these rotated? I hope these are rotated. They are. Okay. What I want to do is make the bounds offset of the structures being spawned in a little less condensed. What about 2? Yeah, so we can do like 2.5. It's gonna be less, and then yeah. No, I think that's good. That's exactly what we want. Okay, and now we can give that a play and see what that's like. See if that works. Just a little caught up with things right now. I'll get into the flow of it. I see the problem. Oh no. Everything's generating pretty good. These two look like the same angle. 110, 102. Okay. Just making sure. Because I don't like the structure at all. I hate it. I want that to be changed. That's good. Oh, we got current viewer going up. Get some hearts in chat for that. Woohoo! That means that we have done level generation and structure spawning. Both have been done. Let's go to our Trello. Bring that across, and we can tick that off actually. Done. Which means we're moving on to adding furnace. Adding furnace. to Airship. Yay. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bong. Goodness, Leslie knows. Okay, I think this should be kinda easy to do. We need a create furnace. That's actually a problem. Let alone figure out where we want to put it. So I might just have like a cube for now. Or might just be an invisible area. Yes, do we have that? Furnace. It's like an invisible thing here. Copy it directly. Go to the airship. Paste it. Furnace. Set its position. Turn on gizmos. Yeah. Right now I'm gonna set it at the back here. This will be the furnace right here. I could add it at the front, maybe here. Like punch a hole. I don't know about that. Or it could be at the back here, which is what I'm thinking. Maybe I might have like a bunch of things. That might be kind of nice because you can like turn around and then put the fire in here, and then there'll be engine slot here, and then the furnace slot. It's like the furnace. I don't want to call it the furnace engine slot. I can put here. That way we can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to update this. And we'll say, okay, what we'll do is we'll chuck in an if statement, and it says, oops, oopsie doopsie, it's lagging a bit. So if train movement has been set, else if we'll have is a flying script. Flying script. I don't know why I've named it flying script. So essentially the same here. Fuel increase. And we send that to here. Everything else looking good. That's the only thing. So I guess we'll go to the train movement script, and then we'll get the fuel increase. Try it on the other side. And we'll go to flying script, which I think I pinned. Paste it in. We need two things. A new function, which is this function. For the fuel gauge. A couple more things, so variables. So we need fire VFX. mission max, I think we need. I think it's asking for that. Yep. Fuel gauge slider, fuel, max fuel. Fuel decrease, is that something? No? We will need that though. Cool. Fuel. Private variables. Sorry, I'm just doing something off the screen. Fuel gauge ladder that goes into object references. That's everything. Actually, not everything. We need fuel decrease. Which I guess goes into the movement. The speed. Put that here. Just times that by. Alright, speed divided by. Do we have max speed? UI. Reference to UI that fixes that. That's not right, we do have a max speed. I guess the max speed would be forward speed. Right? Right. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Oh, things going. Cool. Let's wait for this all to load. Might take a little while. There we go. Get rid of the reference to that. Put a reference to this. And then we're gonna have to see all this. Damn. Does he have a reference? Oh, he's that. That's not attached to it for some reason. That's attached as the VFX. I'm gonna attach it here and then go 0, 0, 0, and then rotate it. Then we got fire. Then we got fire. Cool. Then you need a reference to that. Don't need a reference to that yet. Fuel decrease, I don't know, 0.01. Let's find the train, we'll copy it. Take a screenshot. Go here. Fire emission max. 40 it says. I don't even know if that's used. Maybe. Fuel decrease. That fuel decrease 0.9. Oh damn. Max fuel. 100. Okay, makes sense. And then we need the fuel gauge slider, which is on the control panel, control canvas. Fuel gauge slider. There we go. Nice. So I think the furnace is ready to go. We'll give it a test and then we'll chuck some furnace into it. And we'll see if that actually does anything, if it's gonna load. Cool. Okay, there's my little fire. Just go get some coal. Give me the coal. Hope this will work. What do you guys think? Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? So that's what it's currently at. I don't know what that is. 30 out of 100. Fire it. No errors. Did it go up? I don't know if it went up. I can do a test. I can go decrease decrease is 9, so 10 times is likely to decrease. And then we'll fly up into the sky. Is it ticking down? Tell me if it ticks down. Oh, we'll go forwards. Is it ticking down? I don't think it's ticking down. Maybe it's not working. It's definitely not throwing any. Not throwing any errors. Speed gauge, fuel gauge. Set the fill area 100. What's the value at? 40. Okay. We'll set the fuel on start as max fuel. And then you set the fuel gauge max to max fuel. Same with that. Take that off. And this as well, carried across from the train script. So update it. Okay. So it does that. Sets it. Plus amount. Okay. Okay. That seems awesome. I think that calls for saying the furnace is done. I think that's done. So I guess we could change the info text. That's done. We can change it to what's next. Nothing was next. That was kind of the last thing I wanted to do. Compass. Let's do a compass. Exclamation mark. Compass. That's what's next. Okay, let's do a compass next. Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, that should be fine. I don't know where I'm going to put the compass. Two places. I can either put it on the control panel here, which I think would make sense, or I could put it on the front here, which might not make as much sense. We'll just have to see.